Okay, good. Rahim, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Hello, Mister.
Hi, Mr. Rahim,
How
did
are
you go
you?
to school today?
Today we didn't have school because we had a snow day.
Hmm, I see.
It's first time in 5 years that we have proper snow.
Yeah, from 2017.
You have what?
From 2017, we didn't have
It's
snow,
the
like
first
proper.
time we have proper snow.
But in our city, not like.
Yes.
Really?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
In our city, we didn't have snow.
In our city, yes.
Is it also because of coronavirus? Because now because of coronavirus, there are a lot of big chains, you know.
No, from 2017, Mister.
From 2017.
We
No, no,
didn't have snow.
maybe you are saying 2017, but here, for example, in Cambodia, I have been living here since 2010. The first time this year, it is very different. You know, it's like since November, it is not so hot. We don't sweat. Usually, it's always very hot. I mean, without aircon, you cannot sit in the room. You know, always either you need to stand in front of fan or something. But this year, it's very different year. Now here we are almost in the last week of February, but still we are not sweating, you know. Usually if you just go out, if you walk a little bit, you sweat a lot because it's that much hot. But this year is different. And also my nephew, he lives in Seattle in the USA, and also he just told me that the first time they have a lot of snow this year, you know. And a lot of this kind of news. Anyway, where is Tario? Disappeared again?
He left, yeah, he left.
Okay, maybe he will join soon, I think. So Wagif, good to see you. Really, you have very nice hairstyle, Wagif. So keep your camera on. So Rahim, as you remember, last time we practiced questions S1, that is secondary one from 2014. But now, today and Friday, we are going to practice S2 questions. And you will see that a lot of questions are very similar, okay? And some questions may be a little bit hard for you, but still I will explain in detail how you should understand, how you should approach the questions. Okay. Again, here we have 25 questions, and for these questions you are given 100 minutes. That means that on average for each question 4 minutes is given. And as you know, questions 1 to 10, they are usually easy questions. If you have the idea, you can solve the questions maybe in a couple of let's say not a couple of seconds, but maybe in 10 or 20 seconds. Okay, so we did this question. Wagif, read the question quickly and tell us how do you solve this question.
Okay, Mister. Wait. How can I make it bigger? Okay. The first day of 2014 was a Wednesday. There are 365 days in 2014. In what day of the week will 2015 begin?
Okay, so what is the answer? We know that in 1 year, right, we have 52 weeks and plus 1 more day if it is not a leap year. So because of this one, right, because of this plus 1, if the first day of 2014 was a Wednesday, and there are 365 days in 2014, in what day of the week will 2005 begin? What day is it? Actually, 2015, the last day of 2014 will be Wednesday. So the answer is, what is it? Thursday, right? Because of this plus 1. All right. Okay, next question.
Daniel is having Wi-Fi issues.
Rahim, read the question, and also I think you should remember this, how we did this, and tell us how can we solve this question. First, read the problem.
What is the maximum number of the parts that can be obtained from cutting a circular cake using 3 straight cuts?
What is the maximum number of parts? And we did similar question, right? At that, actually, we did when it is at this.
8.
Okay, so
Can I
actually,
say how to cut?
3 cuts is 8, right? 1 cut from here, another cut from here,
And
another
from the
cut
middle.
from the middle, right?
Yes.
So it's also a straight cut, so we can get 8 parts. Even you can have 8 equal parts. All right, how about this question? And once again, all right, in this kind of questions, I actually advise you to use algebra. Without using algebra also you can get this, but here suppose that 2014, 2013, 2015, they are very close numbers to each other. So if I just label this 2014 by X, okay, just a minute. Rahim, since yesterday, you know, also we had some new cases here. All of a sudden we got announcement and all the schools, universities closed. Yes, so, since yesterday.
He
So
joined.
now I'm teaching all my classes online. That means that every day I had to teach maybe like a few hours online, sitting in front of a PC, I mean laptop.
We do it every day.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's okay, but now also my kids, they are staying home and all classes are online because of some Chinese people came here and they were infected and they just walk around the city, blah 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 blah. And now,
Mr.
Mr.
So, Mr.
For
Siz
being
de
late.
Mr. You
Mr.
also have now COVID? Like
no, we don't
coronavirus
have
cases?
COVID, but some people have COVID. That's
No,
why
yeah,
actually we
also
close
have
everything.
coronavirus cases now.
Okay, guys, let's continue. Okay, if I actually do not stop now, Ali will never stop talking about Quran. It's because he's very interested in such topics, right, Ali?
Of course, Mr.
Tariel, we cannot see your shiny face.
He froze. Wait.
I think Tariel has an internet connection problem these days, right? Tariel, can you hear me? She's rejoining.
Sir, today is a really good day. Today it snowed and everyone opened their camera.
Really? Show me the snow.
Yeah. Ali, look at Ali, Mr. He's such a good
How much
person.
snow? How much snow is like?
Mr. I can show you, wait.
A lot. In my neighborhood, it's
Mr.
a lot.
Look.
It was a
It's
lot
more
in the
than-
morning, but now it's not too much.
Mister, this is all
Oh,
snow.
I see. It's a lot.
Mr. I almost slept from the 7th floor to the 5th. Almost, I fell.
Yes.
And from 7th to the 1st, I almost fell because of ice.
I see.
Mr.
Wagib,
I almost
you live in
fell
an
and died.
apartment or
Huh?
you live in an apartment?
I live
Yes,
like in
Rahim,
the
I can
middle
see.
of the city.
Rahim and Wagib's house so similar. Are you close to each other?
Mister,
No,
like this is my school, let's say. This is like the middle of the city.
Hmm.
He lives in Targova.
Targova'da olmasa Targova'ya bir, like there is like 2 kilometers for there, that place.
Okay, good. So are you happy that you have snow or you're not happy?
Yes.
Of course, Mister, who is not happy? Everyone is happy here. Ali left somewhere, even though not closing his camera.
Yeah.
Now he's
Also,
back.
actually,
He brought his cat.
I didn't see such snow since 2004, you know, it's almost 16, 17 years.
Come to us, Mister.
Because I always visit Uzbekistan in summertime.
Mister, we haven't seen snow for 4 years.
2017, Ali.
Yeah, 4 is not a
For you.
4 is not a lot. Actually, I didn't see snow for like 16 years.
Why you wager me?
Okay, now let's continue. So, Rahim, here again, if I actually label this 2014 by X, that's the power of algebra times also this 2014, it will be X minus, how about 2013? It's just 2014 minus 1, right? So I can write it as X minus 1. Now, how about 2015? It's just X plus 1, right? And I think you must have seen this formula. If not, you just see now, A squared minus B squared, that is equal to A minus B times A plus B, right? And why is it so? Okay, if you know this is good. Okay, now equals X times X, that is X squared minus, if you actually just expand this, that's equal to X.
Mr. Adnan left for 1
minus
minute and he's
1.
coming back.
So that's equal to, remove the brackets, X squared minus X squared minus minus, it is plus 1. So the answer is 1, dot, dot, dot. The whole answer is equal to 1. I mean, we did not multiply any big numbers here. 1 minute, I'm coming. Adnan, please come. We are waiting for you. Tariel, you look so different today. Is it because of your curtain or because of the snow?
No, he has grown.
I can't grow in a week.
Yeah, he looks so different. I don't know. Maybe for a long time we
Yeah.
didn't see him.
Mister, he has a Zagar, new Zagar.
Zagar in
Because of
snow?
curtain. No,
No,
because of snow. I don't know, curtain.
Because of snow, I have Zagar.
All right, let's continue. Mr. Tariel, Ali, Wagi, whoever came late. Now, last time, if you remember, we did
Mister, I
Sasmo
didn't come late.
2014 secondary 1, but now we are solving secondary 2. A little bit harder questions, but it's okay because you are curious. Actually, you really want to try harder questions, right? Not easy questions, because if I keep solving easy questions, Wagi will get bored. All right, let's continue.
Thank you, Mister.
So how about in this kind of question, Tariel? Are you okay now, Tariel?
Yes, it works now. The
Good.
Wi-Fi.
So Tariel, what do you think? How do you solve this question? We did one similar question, I think. Do you remember? How did we do this? Actually, here the key point is this dot, 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 right? The dot, dot, dot means the same thing goes to
Yes, the same
infinity.
pattern goes on. The same
Okay.
pattern.
So if you look at just this part, right, it's just exact copy of the original question. Since the original expression is equal to 3, also it should be equal to 3. Now, if I write our equation here we have x plus 3 is equal to 3, right? So, square root of what number is 3? We know that that's actually this x plus 3 should be equal to 9, right? So if
Mister,
x plus 3 is equal
Mister,
to
I
9,
by accidentally pressed F1 and
equal
it kicked me.
say again, Mr. Ali.
Mister, sorry, I left. I by accidentally hit F1 and it kicked me from the lesson.
Oh, I see.
F1, Ali. Maybe Alt F4.
My friend, it's
Okay.
F1, F2, F3, F4, meter for life. So
Okay, good. All right, let's continue. So, Rakim, what is this answer? I mean, what is the answer of this question?
what
What is the
is
find the
what
exact
was
value of this? What is it?
what was the answer for the previous one?
3.
6. 3. I mean 6. Why did I write 3? It's 6.
6? Why
Yes.
6?
6
Because
plus
6
3
plus
was
3 is
9.
9, right? Or 9 minus 3 is 6.
Mhm.
The answer
Okay.
is 6.
Okay.
Ali, you
Funded.
answer this question. What is the exact value of this? You have 5 seconds. 1.
exact
Answer.
answer. The exact answer is 1.
No.
Very good. You are right. The answer
How
is.
does that make sense?
It's 1.
Do you read this as 1, Ali? This one? How do you read this?
Circle.
A circle. Okay. You read it as circle.
Mr. 0. I'm sorry, 0.
So that is 0. Why? Because this is dot, dot, dot means, right? That is 0.9 cap. That means that just actually 0, I mean 9 keeps repeating, right? And how do you change this into a fraction, right? The whole number, right? And minus just actually here we have 0 because non-repeating part over 9. That's equal to 1. Okay. And if I ask, sometimes they ask this kind of question, 3 minus, for example, 1.999 dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot means it just continues till infinity. So also that thing actually is equal to 2. So that's equal to 3 minus 2. The answer is equal to 1. Okay. All right, let's move to the next question. Actually, I have to.
Can you go back to the question 5 so I can
No.
write it down? Yes, wait.
Just take a picture.
No picture. Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Tariel, we miss your voice. Can you read this question?
How do you read that name?
Mersenne.
Mersenne primes are prime numbers of the form M
P.
Bye.
MP equals 2 to the power of P minus 1, where P is a prime. For example, 3 minus 2 to the power of 2 is 1 is a Mersenne prime. Find the fourth smallest Mersenne prime.
Okay, actually not all, but we are saying that when actually this P is a prime number, we know what we mean by prime, right? P is the smallest prime number is 2, next one is 3, and the 5, it is 7, 11, 13, blah, blah, blah. These are prime numbers, right? It said Mersenne primes are prime numbers of the form where it can be written in this form, right? That is MP is equal to 2 to the power of P minus 1, where P is a prime. For example, 3 equals this. Find the fourth smallest Mersenne number. So what is the smallest one? The smallest one is when P is equal to 2, right? So that's equal to 2 to the power of 2 minus 1. That's equal to 3. Is 3 a prime number? Yes. So that's the first smallest Mersenne number. What is the next now? Let's just check this. How about if P equals 3? 2 cubed minus 1, and 2 cubed is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. Also, it's a prime number, so that is the second smallest Mersenne number. And next prime number is 5. So here we have 2 to the power of 5 minus 1. 2 to the power of 5 is 32. 32 minus 1 is 31. Is 31 a prime number, Mr. Ali?
31 is a
Yes.
what? Prime number? Yes.
Yes. And how about the next? Let's check the next one. And
How
7,
did you
right? The
get
next prime number is
31?
7. Equals 2 to the power of 7 minus 1. That's equal to 127, right? How about 127? Is it a prime number?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Also, that
Just look
means
at
that
the last digit.
127 is the fourth smallest Mersenne number.
But
How do I know that actually 127 is a prime number or not? We have to
just look at the
actually,
last digit.
huh?
You just look at the last digit. It's 7. That's it.
What do you mean?
Just look at the last digit. It's 7. That's it.
How about this 27? Is it prime number?
No, yes.
No, 27 can be divisible by 3 equals 9.
Ah, wait. No, never mind. I just divided by 2.
No, actually, Hirahim, to check this, all right, is it a prime number or not? I had to
We had
divide
the
this
table.
by some
We
prime
had
numbers.
rules.
Divide by 2, divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 7, until the prime number, let's say by m, where m is less than square root of 127. Actually, not less than, okay. Let's say m is the greatest prime number that is less than square root of 127. What is 127? It is approximately equal to 11, right? And just actually divide these numbers until 11. If it is not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, that means it's a prime number. Anyway, guys, let's continue. Let's just some information. Mr. Rahim, simplify. And everybody just have a look. And you have 1 minute, okay, to answer this question. And after that, we will see. If you have any answer, write it to the chat box.
What do you mean simplify? It's
Not
the alphabet and accent, not
the
of it.
Wait, Mr. Kazim, how many letters are there in the English alphabet? 32?
26.
You're asking so difficult question, Tari. Ask me a bit easier question. Yes, Ali, what do you think? What is the
Yes,
answer?
it's 26. Tariq.
Yes, okay,
Sir,
thanks.
what is the answer?
Yes.
X minus 26.
Oh my gosh,
No,
Ali
are
is
you crazy?
scared and disappeared. Anyway, so Rahim, what is your answer?
X minus 26.
Minus 26. Very good, but incorrect answer.
Yeah.
Tariel, how about you?
It doesn't.
I am
don't
stuck on x to the power of 26 minus something.
Ali the best. How about you? Any answer?
Ali,
Hi, Ali. Your
Yes,
favorite
Mr.
number. What
Yes.
is your favorite number, Ali? Tell me.
My favorite number
His
is
favorite
Why is
number is
Vagi Flustra?
W key.
W. Yes, Mr. W.
Ali, what's your favorite number?
W.
One,
Huh?
two, no, F1, F2,
No. 10 or
F3,
7.
4.
Okay.
10, 7.
Okay.
No,
I
you
thought that
can't
your,
choose 10 or
Ali,
7. You
I
have to
thought
choose
that your
one.
favorite number is 0. I'm wrong.
No, it's circle.
Okay. So the answer
Wow,
is
so funny.
0. Okay. Why is it so, Rahim? If you just notice here we have x minus a, x minus b, x minus c, x minus d. Now this is a pattern, right? These are just the letters in English alphabet. So after some letters, now also here somewhere here we have this one, right? X minus x, right? Because A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, right? So after this, also we have X minus X now, because the first term is not changing. The second term is just the letters in the English alphabet. And what is X
Yeah.
minus X? That's equal to 0. And 0
Mm.
times
And
anything equals 0. So the answer is 0.
It's not fair.
Not fair?
And it's not even math, it's logic.
yes, that's sure. I came here to learn.
Yeah, logic is a part of math, right?
Logic is a part of life.
Not
Okay. All right. And sometimes, Rahim, you should just be a little bit not too smart, all right? If sometimes, because if you just try to find a logic in everything, sometimes we should find how to say. Anyway, how about this question? We did also the similar one, right? How many squares are there in a 5 by 5 square grid? How do you count this? Maybe you can give a try, but usually in this kind of questions, actually we need to count in a systematic way. So here, maximum we have 5 by 5. Or Rahim, come on. What is that?
Rahim's friend.
Okay, here we need to count here 1 by 1 squares. How many? And 2 by 2 squares, and 3 by 3,
25.
4 by 4, and 5 by 5. Okay, so how many 1 by 1 squares do we have here? As you see here, we have 25. How about 2 by 2?
Wait, what do you have 1 times 1 is 20?
50.
If I just count this, actually here we have 1, 2 by 2, right? It is 2. I'm just actually circling the center of the circle. This one is 3, and this one is 4. In the same way, if we just move down, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And
Why?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So here
But
we
why
have
did
16 2 by 2 squares.
I don't get it why you have
no?
counted.
They wrote how many squares are there in a 5 by 5 square grid. You just count the squares. No?
Yeah, it
And it's
says how many
25.
squares, right? They are not mentioning the dimension of the square. It can be 1 by 1 square, it can be 2 by 2 square, or 3 by 3, or 4 by 4.
But
But
they
I
drew
didn't.
the squares.
Okay, but
All
then
right.
how will you count 3 by 3?
But why
And
do you
how
need
about
3 by 3 вообще?
3 by 3? How do you count this? Now, actually, this one is the first 3 by 3 square, right? Now, if I just move, actually, I'm talking about this one. This is the first one, right? Now, if I move one unit to the right, we have another one. And 1 unit to the right, we have another one, 3. And just 1 unit down, here we have 3, 3. And 1 unit again down, 3, 3. So altogether, how many? Here we have 9. Okay. And how about 4 by 4? 4 by 4 is, what is it? it is 4. 5 by 5, we have only 1.
1.
Altogether, if you just add these numbers, 25 plus 16, 41 plus 9, 50, 54 plus 1. Altogether, here we have 55 squares, I can see.
Yes. No. Why?
Okay, that's also kind of tricky question. Okay, but now at least if you do not have experience, it's hard to answer this question in a first attempt. Okay, Tariel, read the question and tell us
If
how
x
can we
and
do
y,
this. We did similar question before.
if x and y are positive integers, find the values of x and y which satisfy the equation x squared minus 4y squared equals 41.
Okay, here x and y are positive integers, right? And find the values of a and y. For example, before I continue, let me just ask you one simple question. Wagif, are you still there? Or
They
Of
actually,
course,
died.
Mr.
Wagif and Ali, if they don't talk, they get bored and they fall asleep. So they should keep
No,
talking.
I'm here, Mr.
He's sleeping.
Wagif, I have question for you.
Mister, I'm always here.
Hmm. Yeah,
Wagif,
you're always
suppose
here.
that A is less than B.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And
Why?
A times B is equal
Who
to
said that?
6. And also, actually, A is also positive, and A and B are, let's say, it is natural numbers. Okay. So how many different possible values of A and B we have here? Let's satisfy the equation. Since A is less than B, I can write it as 1 times 6, right? Or
Yeah.
2 times 3. Do we have any possible answer? No. Then we have only 2 possible answers. These
3
questions
times
are
2.
very similar to this. Now we have just seen that if you are given, right, a squared minus b squared, we can write it as a minus b times a plus b. So here we have x squared minus, how about 4y squared? I can write it as 2y squared. On the right hand side, 41, it's a prime number. Let me just write it as 41. Now, if you factorize the left hand side, what we have here, x minus 2y times x plus 2y is equal to 41. The only way that we can write 41 as a product of two numbers is, what is it? It is 1 times 41. And this x and y are positive integers. So here we have the difference of two numbers, the sum of two numbers. And if you're talking about positive numbers, the difference of two positive numbers is always less than the sum of those two numbers, right? So that means that the smaller number should be equal to 1. Bigger number should be equal to 41. That means that x minus 2y, that's equal to 1. X plus 2y is equal to 41. How can I find x then? If I just add side by side, again, x plus x, 2x. Minus 2y plus 2y is equal to 0. 1 plus 41 is equal to 42. So from here, what is x? Equals 21. If x equals 21, substitute into the first equation. Here we have 21, right? 21 minus 1 is 20. What is y? Y is equal to 10. So if you check this here, 21 minus 20 is equal to 1. 21 plus 20, that's equal to 41. So what are the possible answers? That is 21 and 10. We have only one possible answer. Rahim, did you understand a little bit?
No.
Tariel?
But wait,
I understood nothing.
Okay. If you didn't understand just at this, okay, how we are solving this, we need to factorize, and each number should be equal to
Why
these
did you do
numbers, 1 times
4y
41,
squared?
and that much idea is enough for you now if you didn't
Why
understand.
did you make 4y squared like 2y in bracket squared? Why did you write it like that?
Because I want to factorize.
But why you couldn't just write 4y squared?
No, this one 4 times y squared, right?
Mhm.
And what is 4? 4 is 2 squared, and here we have y squared, right? So can I just write it as 2 times y squared?
You can, but why?
To make
Because
it
I want
equal.
to factorize. You know, I want to factorize because since they are positive numbers, and this 41, how can I write 41 as a product of two numbers? I have only one option, right? I can only write it
one
as
multiplied by
1
41.
times 41. I cannot write in different way,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
So that means that if it is so, and also can I write this expression as a product of two things? Yes. What is it? It is x minus 2y times x plus 2y. Okay.
But
So
why
on
you
the left
didn't
hand
write?
side, I have here a times b. Let's say on the right hand side, for example, let's say 1 times 41. And also I know that here a is less than b. If
But why
a
you
is
didn't write?
smaller than b, then a must be equal to 1, b must be equal to 41, right?
Mr. Kasim, but look at, you wrote 2x equals 42, but why, where did you get 42 from? Why not 41?
Where did you 42?
No, no, I'm adding this. If you just add side by side, x plus x, 2x, minus
Uh-huh.
2y plus 2y, 0. 1 plus
Okay.
41, 42.
But why
Okay.
you didn't write x squared as x multiplied by x?
It's plus x plus x.
No, x plus x is 2x.
Yes, but he wrote 2x.
And where?
Okay, Rahim,
Look at
I'm
2x.
saying that here, if you are given
Not
a
there, Tariq,
squared
no.
minus b squared, okay, I'm saying that we can just write it as a minus b
No,
and
not there,
a
not there,
plus b.
not there. In the beginning, where you made 4y squared into 2y in bracket squared, why didn't you make x squared like x multiplied by x? It's
No, look,
possible.
I am trying to explain this, okay? Now I'm trying to use this formula to solve this question. So now can I write that expression? Look, can I write this one, this x squared minus
You need
4y
two
squared
squares.
as something squared minus something squared? How can I do that?
Okay.
X squared is already square of something. But now 4y squared, it's not the square of something, right? But
Okay,
I can
yes.
just write it as 2y squared.
Yes, I understood. And now you solve this. And how did you solve this? Afterwards, what is the next step?
X minus 2y, x plus 2y. It's like we did in our math class, like a few months
Yes,
ago.
I remember something of two squares.
Difference of 2 squares.
Difference of two squares.
Yes.
You do. Wait, let me take a picture.
Okay,
Okay.
Yes, I'm done.
let's continue. Find the dimensions of all rectangles with integral sides whose area and perimeter are numerically equal. Did we do a similar question before? Do you remember?
No.
Okay, but did you understand the question? We are talking about a rectangle, and suppose that it is, the length is L and width is W. And
But
what
what
is
is
a
integral
perimeter?
side?
Perimeter is 2 times length plus width. And how about the area? Actually, the unit is centimeters, right? And how about area? It is length times width, cm squared. And it
But
says
what
that
is,
numerically equal means do not just actually ignore their units, okay? But their numerical parts are the same. Okay.
Mr. Kasim? But
Yes.
what are, they say that rectangle with integral sides. What is integral side?
Integral means sides are integers.
Ah, okay.
Integers means here, of course, we mean positive integers because size cannot be negative, right? Okay.
Is
Integral
it
size means
possible?
size are integers. It's
Is
like
it
1,
possible
2,
to
3,
have
4.
area and perimeter the same?
Yeah, actually, you just ignore the units. So that's why it says that numerically equal. Okay. So for example, immediately what number we think, for example, let's say L is equal to 3. Okay, not 3, let's say the 6, because L should be longer than width. 6. And width is equal to 3. Now, what is a perimeter? 2 times 6 plus 3 is equal to 18. And how about the area? It is 3 times 6 is equal to 18. Are they equal?
Yes.
Mm.
We have one answer. Okay, that's one. Another answer, for example, let's say, how about length is equal to 4?
But
And
where are
width
you
is
taking
equal
this
to
from?
4. Huh?
Where are you taking these numbers
No,
from?
but they said rectangles. You wrote square right now.
Yes, square is also a rectangle. It's a special rectangle.
Every day new rule.
Okay, square is also a rectangle. Okay, also are equal. It's also a rectangle, but rectangle is not a square. Not every rectangle is a square, but every square is a rectangle.
Yes.
But just when we say just square, it gives us more precise meaning. That's why we actually give a special name this square, but actually
Mr. Kasim,
it's a special rectangle.
what I'm asking is like, for example, for number 1, you took length as 6 and width as 3. But where did you take those numbers from?
Okay, now I will explain, Tariel. Now let me just finish it, and after that I will explain. Where do I get these numbers from? Okay, from which market? Anyway, then I will give you the address. Okay, you can go and get and pick them up from that market. Anyway, now if you just check this, perimeter is equal to 2 times 4 plus 4. That's equal to 4 plus 4 is 8. That's equal to 16. And how about the area? Area is 4 times 4. That's equal to 60.
But what if we don't find like all of them, all the possibilities?
No, actually we cannot. We have only 2 possible answers here.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Why? There can be more.
All right.
No?
So now, Rahim, let me just answer Tariel's question. Where am I getting these numbers? Of course, I know the answer. That's why I'm telling you. But of course, I didn't just guess the numbers. Okay. Where do I get these answers? All right. Let me just delete everything. All right. So
MrBeast.com.
huh?
Nothing.
Okay. So now you understand the question. I just explored everything to explain this. Okay. All right, now you understand the problem. All right, so we are looking for rectangles where the perimeter is equal to 2 times length plus width. That is equal to the area. That is equal to L times W. That's equal to area, right? So, and also since we are talking about this rectangle length, right? The length should be greater than or equal to width. This is how we define this. Because when we just say length, either it's equal to width or it should be longer than width. Okay. And also here, Tariel, it says that the size must be integral, right? It means integers. So actually here, I will use guess and trial methods. Okay. Usually in general method, I can use algebra, but it's a bit early for you. That's why that method maybe I will show you next year if you just see a similar question. But now I'm just going to show this in simple way. Now suppose that, okay, let's say L is equal to 1. Okay. If L is equal to 1, right? As you see here, L must be greater than or equal to W. What number is less than or equal to 1? Part of the integer. The only possibility is equal to 1, right? But if you substitute there, it doesn't work. 2 times 1 plus 1 is equal to 4, right? And 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So 4 and 1, they are not equal. So actually this L cannot be equal to 1, okay? So now next guess is, suppose that L is equal to 2. All right. If L is equal to 2, again, I will substitute into this equation. Here we have 2 times 2 plus W. On the right-hand side, I have 2 times W, right? Remove the brackets. I have here 4 plus 2W is equal to 2W. Now 2W, they cancel each other. 4 equals 0. Here we have contradiction. That means that also L cannot be equal to 2. Okay. So I'll continue looking for the answer. How about L is equal to 3? If L is equal to 3, again substitute into the equation. Here we have 2 times 3 plus W is equal to L is 3 times W. Solve this for W. Here we have 6 plus 2W is equal to 3W. Take 2W to the right hand side. It is 3 minus 2 is 1. So W is equal to 6. Now I got one answer. Okay. As you see here, L is greater or equal to W, but actually I can interchange their places. Okay, so it gives us a rectangle. One answer is, let's say, length is equal to 6 centimeters and W is equal to 3 centimeters. I have one answer. I will continue. How about, for example, let's say W is equal to 4. Okay. At the time here we have 2 times L plus 4 is equal to 4 times L. Again, if you solve this equation, here we get actually 8. What is L? We get 4. Now we have another answer here. L equals W, that's equal to 4. Okay. So now suppose that next number is, now we have two answers. Suppose that W is equal to 5. Okay. So what we have here, 2 times L plus 5 is equal to 5 times L. So now from here, take 2L to the left-hand side. 3L is equal to 10. And what is L? L equals 10 over 3. Okay. So as you see here, that is actually less than 5. As this W gets bigger and bigger, this length is getting smaller and smaller. Okay. Next time it will be less than 3. Next time it will be less than 2. Okay. That means that after 4, we don't have any answer. So we have only two possible answers, where it is 6 by 3 rectangle or 4 by 4 rectangle.
Okay.
Guys, this question is for you. You have 2 minutes. Everybody read it. Very easy question. After 2 minutes, we'll discuss. Time starts now.
Are you gonna fix my TV too?
Yes. Ali, Wagif, are you still there or just watching the snow? Ali, do you have a piece of paper and pen on your table, or you're just watching or playing games?
Oh, Mr. I have, Mr. I'm thinking.
You're thinking about what?
The answer.
The answer to what? To this question?
Yes, question 11.
You have to write it down, Ali. If you write, you'll have some ideas.
Yes, Ali, you can't get the answer just mentally.
Adnan, is 2 numbers or only 1? Tariel, 1. Adnan, okay, thanks. I don't know, what do they mean? Anyway, 50 seconds left.
I have an answer.
What is it?
31.
31.
No, Nothing. It's more than, it's between 40 and 70.
Yes.
61.
Now that might be.
I think
That's
it's
my answer to 61.
Okay. A whole number is between 40 and 70. When it is
Mr.
divided
Qasim,
by
is the
3,
answer
the
is the
remainder is
answer is the answer 57? No, 58. I mean 58.
okay.
This is 61 is more like realistic, to be
No,
honest.
no, no. Look, guys, just one question. How do we solve this kind of question? We know that, for example, if you divide 13 by, for example, 6, right? And the quotient is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. It is 1, right? So I can write the 13 as 6 times 2 plus 1. Okay. So this one is dividend. We call the 6 divisor. 2 is quotient. 1 is remainder. Remainder. This one is quotient. And this one is divisor. And this one is dividend. Anyway, so we are looking for a number, right? That number is between 640 and 70. Let's say our number is n. Now, when I divide that number by 3, remainder is 1. What does it mean? That n is equal to, if I divide this by 3, I don't know the result. I'm not interested in this, but the remainder is 1. And when we divide that number by 7, right? Again, we have another quotient. The remainder is 2. Okay. So what is, actually that's between 40 and 70. Find the number. So to check the number, since it's between 40 and 70, and here the 7 is bigger than 3. That actually takes us to the answer much faster. Now I'll just check this. How about b is equal to 6, for example? At the time, n is equal to 7 times 6, 42, 44. But if you divide 44 by 3, it is 3. It is, what is it? 14 plus 2. It is not equal to 1. So that's not the answer. And how about if b is equal to 7? So n will be equal to 7 times 7 plus 2. It is 51. And if you divide by 3, the remainder is 0. And how about if b is equal to 8? Then our n is 7 times 8 plus 1. That's equal to 57. And what is 57? It is 3 times 19. Also, remainder is 0. If b is equal to 9, n equals 7 times 9 plus 1. That's equal to 64. And if you divide this by 64, that is 3 times 21 plus 1. So actually our answer is 64. Of course,
Mr. I was close.
do this much faster. If you divide 64 by 3, the remainder is 1. If you divide 64 by 7, remainder is what?
Mr. Qasim, so this is, here we also have to use guess and
Wait.
trial method.
Huh?
Here we also have to use guess and trial method.
Yes.
He's asking, Mr., is this the real method for doing this, right?
No, I'm asking if it's guess and trial method. Okay.
Yes.
He's
We are just
asking.
guessing, but Tariel, we are making, what is it? We are making educated guess.
Educated.
Mr.,
What
I was
Rahim-
close. I was
What Rahim is doing is just a wild guess.
No.
It's true, Mr. It was a wild guess because 61 divided by 3.
Good. So the answer is 64. But why, Tariel, your answer was 61. Ali, Wagif?
My answer was 61 too, Mr. I wrote it.
My answer was 64.
Yes, Rahim.
Yes.
Very good. Okay.
Why gift did not even answer, Mr.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Another
He
question.
doesn't even know what's the answer.
Okay.
We did this.
Here,
Ali, stop the man.
another question. How do you solve again? Actually, we are similar with this type of question, but this is a little bit different. Because now suppose that the whole thing, okay, that's equal to x. Now here we have 2 over 2 plus 12 times 2 over 2 plus 12 times, right? So that means that also this part is just exact copy of the original question, expression. So also it should be equal to x. So then I give we get an algebraic equation here. 2 over 2 plus 12 times x. On the right hand side, we have x. So now we have to just solve this for x to get the answer. Now first I can simplify this. 2 over, common factor is 2, 1 plus 6x. So that's equal to x. This 2 cancels each other, right? And I can take 6x plus 1 to the right hand side. So here we have x times 6x plus 1 is equal to 1. Or 6x squared plus 6, just x plus x minus 1 is equal to 0.
Qasim, you're
Mister,
going too
Mister,
fast.
this question is not about the math, but how much years is that? How much month or years have you been using the background screen?
Ali, why do you need it, Ali?
Why do you need Ali?
What
Interesting.
did he say?
How
He
much
said,
years
for
or
how long
months
have you
have
been
been-
using this green screen background? It was like the ruler, your background.
Do you want me to change it?
No, he
No,
said for how
Mister, no,
many
it's
years?
good. I'm just asking, Mister.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Let me use this one.
I know this one too, Mister.
Yeah, let me
Okay. Is it good?
Yeah, of both of them are
It really
good,
feels
Mister.
good.
let me
Continue
use
with
this
the
one.
lesson. Continue with the lesson.
But actually, I like Rahim's background. Look. Rahim, can you move aside? Yes.
Wait. I forgot how to put background here.
Virtualny fon.
I'm what?
Virtual background.
Start.
Wait,
What
look.
happened?
Yeah.
Nothing,
It's long.
Mister. Nothing.
Log here. This word has very long and deep and meaningful history.
What
Okay,
is
can
it?
we get back to the lesson? We have like 7
The
minutes.
word jart.
Stop the chart, of course, Mister. It's an
Very
official
meaningful,
Azerbaijan.
very meaningful history.
Yes,
Back
it
to
has
the
been
lesson.
over. Like it has been more than us. It's older than us in age.
Okay, Mr. Khan, can you explain this?
Yeah, this
What's
question,
that
please.
background? Oh my goodness, Teriel.
Terio is disturbing the lesson.
Teriel. When your life has been.
Can we do?
At least my life is
At
not
least
ruined.
childhood is ruined now.
Shush.
Shush, yeah, hurry.
Sure, yes.
Ben 23 uşaqsınız siz.
Start, Mr. Kasim.
Okay, guys, continue. So now, before we actually study how to factorize, right? But here we have 3 terms. How can I factorize this? I will just do like this. Here, I can write this 6x squared as maybe 3x squared, 3x minus 1, 3x plus 1. It doesn't work. And how about 12 minus 6? 6x plus 1, 12x. Okay. 3x plus x.
Taril, help, I'm falling.
Okay, minus 3. Okay, so how can I show this to you? All right, let me just do it like this. Just a minute. 3x plus 1. Okay. Okay. Rahim, what happened to you? Huh? Upside down? Guys, what are you doing? Are you bored now?
I'm falling. Someone help me, I'm falling.
Okay. Rahim, the question, this is your homework for you. Okay, how did we factorize like this? You try to answer this question. All right. Here, 3x squared, okay, minus 1 to x plus 1. If you expand this, we will get this quadratic equation. Anyway, just this part, maybe we will discuss
Yes, you just
later.
factorize it.
So here at the time, x will be equal to 1 over 3, and x will be equal to minus 1 over 2. So here, it cannot be negative number because everything is positive here. So the answer is 1 over 3.
Okay, yes.
Rahim, now what are you studying at school in math class?
What are we studying, Tariq?
Huh?
What do you
Where's-
mean? Don't you know?
We're studying straight lines.
You mean straight line means the slope gradient?
Yes, slope
Yes,
gradient.
yes.
Slope gradient.
Gradient.
Um,
Y-intercept, x-intercept, how to the
Yes.
equation of straight lines,
Yes.
something like that.
It's too
Rahim
easy.
didn't understand the topic very well.
Ah!
okay, good.
That is 77 in your test.
I win. Me from English.
All right.
Because we have like 1-2 minutes left.
Yeah, it's okay. I will finish. I thought just a few questions I wanted to practice with you, but this one is S2. All right, it's fine. Next time, we will practice question from 2015. And let's just finish P6 and S1 with you, okay? When you are so
Is this
comfortable
actually
with those.
questions from Sasmo?
Huh?
Is this actually like questions from Sasmo, what they had in examination?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they are going to ask this kind of questions, Rahim. And if you really want to know how much you will get, you need to actually set a time for 100 minutes and try this. How many of them can you solve? If you can solve more than 15 questions, it's good. And less than 15.
Mr. Khan, can you send like one of these tests so we can check for 100 minutes how much we can do?
Okay, Taria, I will send you now. Okay, try, set a time, okay, and write the answers. And let's see how many questions can you solve. Okay, that's your homework until Friday. Okay, guys, thank you very much. See you on Friday.
Will we write?
Everybody try to solve 15 questions from the paper that I'm going to share now with you, okay? At least try.
Wait, Mr. Kassim, how to do this? How to do this? Can you explain this quickly?
Yeah, this one is homework, Rahim.
Can you explain this quickly, please?
Just a hint is, what is the hint here? The denominator is the same, right? 2014, 2014, 2014.
Yes.
But now, if you just write the numerator, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus ... And here we have 2000, let's say,
yes, and what will the answer will be?
2009 and 2011 plus 2013.
And what
How
will
do you
the
find
answer?
this sum? If you just pair this, the first with the last number, what is it? 2014. The second and the second from the last, 2014. And also here we have 2014. The question is, how many 2014s do you need to find this? And here we have how many numbers do we have, okay? If it is even, it's okay. If it is odd in the middle, we have one number that doesn't have a pair. Okay, just considering this, and you have to add these numbers and simplify. That's it. Very simple.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Thank
guys,
you, Mr. Kasim.
see you
Bye.
on Friday. Bye bye.
Mr. Kasim,
Yes.
will we write test on Friday? Will we write test on Friday?
Will you write what?
Will we write test on Friday?
What?
Test. Will we write test?
No, not this Friday. Okay, Tari, let's also finish this. Maybe next week, actually, I will give you a test. Maybe. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Have a
practice.
nice.
I will give you the paper and practice those questions. Let's see what you get.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
Have a
bye-bye.
nice day, Mr. Kasim. Bye.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.